I think that's her way of saying, hey, you want to do something for me? Get a babysitter and take me down to the hotel and pin me against the wall or something. You know what I mean? Do something for me. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're talking hits with Jelly Roll. And Jelly Roll, welcome back to the most impactful countdown in country music. How you doing, my friend?
I am doing great, baby. I am sitting in the coolest place I've ever sat. You're interviewing me, and what we're really talking about is that I'm right here on the verge of having my first #1 on country radio, baby.
How about that, brother? And you know what? I love introducing your song on the Country Top 40, but man, I mean, what a ride this has been, right? Look at you go. Can we get real quick to sort of the origin and how that concept came along in the first place for Son of a Sinner?
Here's a cool thing. In the next week, I'm going to post a video from the night of the studio session. So this is going to be cool because I don't know how many times this has been done where somebody's going to just pull the curtain back because I filmed the whole session. So I'm going to cut like a 3 to 4 to 5 minute piece of us actually how that song got put together. So I used to book studios off for 20 days at a time, 30 days at a time. We would just go in there every day from 3 in the afternoon to 3 or 4 in the morning and just, drink and smoke and write songs. And just at the end of the 30 days, whatever we did was the album. So Ernest calls me and goes, "You still a Sound Emporium? I'm waiting on some ribs or chicken or something next door." Well, he's waiting on something for his wife or his girl, Delaney. And he said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna slide over. We'll just hang out for a minute." He came over and we partied a little bit, and drank a little drink,
smoke a little smoke.
Yeah, that's what Chief said, right? We did a little Chief. He picked up a guitar and we kind of all, me, him, and my childhood friend D-Ray, kind of fumbled through some lyric ideas together. Ernest had this strong melody, "Son of a Sinner." Ernest, have you ever been in a room with Ernest? He's the energy guy you think he is. Out of nowhere, he's like, "All right, cool." And he sets the guitar down and goes, "Oh, crap, dude, I forgot about it. I got to go grab my ribs." We didn't even finish the song right. We ended up finishing it when he left. He frantically jumped up like he had just sat in there and forgot that, he sat on there partying and forgot that he was waiting on food for his girl. So he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta leave." And he gets up and he runs out and he left in the same cloud of smoke he came in.
So the ribs.
Yeah, no, I felt it whenever we wrote the lyric, "I'm only one drink away from the devil." That was whenever I was like, I just got goosebumps all over my body. And I had this idea to come in with, "I never get lonely. Well, I got these ghosts to keep me company." It was just such a dark idea. But yeah, it was just a magic night. Me, D-Ray, and Ernest. And me and D-Ray actually finished writing the song after Ernest left.
And you told me a long time ago, man, when I was first chatting with you, you said, "Listen, man," you said, "I know I can do country. The same people who show up at a Jason Aldean concert are coming and jamming out at my shows."
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
100%. I see it all the time, man. The first time I played with Brantley Gilbert, or Tortuga, even. We played Tortuga. It was the first country festival I played last year. We had the biggest crowd they had at that time slot all weekend right there. And I was like, this is my people, man. This ain't no different than who I've been performing in front of my whole career.
Holidays are coming up. I'm going to throw something at you here. Let's say that money is no option. All right, unlimited cash in the bank. What would you buy Jason Aldean for Christmas?
I would buy Jason Aldean a bunch of medicinal marijuana.
What would you buy for Kevin Costner?
I would buy him another season of Yellowstone. They keep threatening he's going to leave, and it scared me. I'd have to up the ante. We got to keep you, Kev. Crushing this thing, man.
Let me ask you this for all the guys out there. If your wife or lady says, "Let's not exchange gifts this year, don't get me anything," does she really mean it, or should all the men during the holidays just get a gift no matter what?
Yeah, but what that really reeks of is she wants you to give her something that means something. What she's trying to say is, don't buy me a blanket that I'm never going to use. Don't buy me, because that's what we end up doing. We end up buying people a bunch of stuff. As the older you get, you're like, I appreciate the thought of the gift, but
right.
I'll lose this. I think that's her way of saying, hey, you want to do something for me? Get a babysitter and take me down to the hotel and pin me against the wall or something. You know what I mean? Do something for me.
As they watch this and listen to the Country Top 40 over the holidays, wherever they're going, over the river and through the woods, right? To all those children listening in their cars right now who have dreams of maybe one day being a star, or all those kids who might not think achieving their dream is even possible. What is your advice to them about how to think big and always follow your dream no matter what?
Don't expect nobody to give you confidence in yourself. That's something you're going to have to build yourself, and I think you can do it. And I promise you, it can actually happen. Let me be a living testament that you can have every odd against you in life. You can have a line of people telling you there's no way. And as long as you stay true to your message and stay true to what you're doing, and above everything, you're willing to work your absolute tail off, you can do anything you want to do. I had a record label literally send an email that said I was too obese for people to relate to. I had them tell me that my voice was so painful and convicted that it sounded pitchy at times, that it sounded whiny like a cry, and it just wasn't the ear candy that they were looking for. I could bore you with how many excuses people made for why this wasn't supposed to work.
And no matter what, you followed your gut and you said, I'm doing it my way, right?
I'm trying to make an impact. I don't know what
dude.
everybody else is trying to do out here in this music business and what their plan is with it. I'm trying to change something. Music is the sound of feelings. It's like I'm trying to get to that. You know what I mean? And I knew that message, between my message and my God, they're bigger than any establishment, any corporation, any record label. My message and my God, man, they're bigger than all obstacles. It's bigger than anything that can get in my way. It's bigger than any demon that can come across my path. My message and my purpose, man, that's bigger than any curveball they can throw at me.
And to all those haters, look, you know what? Numbers don't lie, and Jelly Roll, it's lonely at the top.
Stop it, baby. Preach again. Preach again.
Look, listen, thank you for everything. I just know I'm going to be introducing Son of a Sinner as that #1 song very, very soon.
Oh, stop it, baby. I can't wait to hear you do it. I'll cry.
I'm going to send it to you.
Send me that clip, too. Send me that and my Taylor clip.
Jelly Roll next season of Yellowstone.
Yeah, let's go, baby. I'm going to lose weight for the role, Taylor. I'll get in shape, baby. I promise. I got you. Motivate me, Taylor. Be the reason I lost 200 pounds.
Look at what you've done as an artist, right? And I just believe you in front of a camera acting, you're able to bring that level of authenticity that others can't. And that's why I'm really pumped up about this.
Let's go.